Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Lois and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. In the last episode, a chicken's pooping in my house. In the last episode, we were working on some pretty basic automation for the sieve, whatever it is, for sifting. Some basic sifting automation, and we have it right here, basically to start processing ores and all that kind of fun stuff. I'm gonna actually take these two, put them in there, and we'll get to the rest of the stuff in a little bit, but just some pretty simplistic automation. Didn't want to do too much, just because, well, we're gonna move this eventually, but for right now we need the sifting going. And we're kind of just waiting around because we needed 30 levels, which, as you can see, I have. And now we can finally get Civ Fortune 3 for our string mesh. And the reason we're doing this is to get chorus fruit. So chorus flowers, it is string mesh. That's all I wanted to see. So let's go ahead and do that. And efficiency 4. Wow, okay, that is a really good mesh. Now, what we're going to do is... Oh, by the way, we also went to the Nether. I forgot about that. It was kind of unexciting. What I want to do is we're going to take... Let's take 8 of these for right now. Where do I have a... Did I put a hammer? The hammers are in here. And we're going to just smash a couple of these, just to see if we get anything good, if we can get the chorus fruits. That's all I care about right now. So let's do that. Now, why do we want chorus fruits? Well, it's going to be a relatively easy way to get ender pearls. And that would be really nice, at least in this early game, because ender pearls means item ducts. Or not item ducts, item conduits. Similar things. But let's see... That diamond mesh has already been kind of taken care of, and nothing. So we can always get more. So let's just go ahead and smash the rest of this end stone, and hopefully here soon we can get the chorus flowers. So I'll just let that kind of go. And the unfortunate thing is Ender Lilies has a 0.5% chance of dropping. Ender Shards has a 2% as well as the chorus flowers. So if we get an Ender Shard, it could have been a chorus flower. But it looks like we're probably not going to get much of anything from this. But this is probably the best string mesh we can get for anything. So that's going to kind of be the plan going forward, is to get diamond meshes and all the different meshes, one of each of those. And at least one. So we'll need to make more endstone, and I will do that between episodes. That is not... Okay, it is grown. It didn't want to drop. Now, I did get a loot bag as well, or a rare loot bag, so let's take a look at this. We got a blue slime sapling, storage upgrade, and a conduit probe. Oh, man. I swear I speak English. So those are kind of cool, but not really much of anything. Let's take this and talk about what the plan is for today. So today, well, our place is starting to look like a mess. We need refined storage, and sooner rather than later. So I guess it's an @refined. So sooner rather than later with this stuff. But we need to get this. And the silicon is probably the easiest thing to get because we can just grind up sand. 50% chance, not too bad. So that's easy enough. Diamonds we can get. Let's see. And everything else requires is quartz enriched iron, which eventually we'll be able to kind of get through seeds, which might not be a bad idea, but I think the easier way is going to be just the iron. Or we can get the dust, which has a really rare chance from sand. But yeah, it has a very rare chance from sand, regardless of what you're using. So it's kind of terrible to try to get. So what are we going to do? Well, okay, it's time to... We need to clean up this animal's problem. So we'll just capture the chicken. And put the chicken in there. Can put that stuff in there. We're getting a lot of manure, which is really nice. And we're going to go ahead and capture the rest of these guys and just put them over in the containment cell, the animal pen, and hope for the best. So we'll get more animal stuff done later, but I kind of want to work towards refined storage. And after that, we're going to kind of work towards a little bit more stable power. How bad is it? Let's see, machine base. Okay, that is, I believe, the standard recipe. Solar cells, that looks normal. It is going to require a good bit of quartz as well, and that is pretty easy. And it's a direct upgrade. Awesome. Okay, so that's not too bad. We'll probably want to get solar panels relatively soon, which reminds me, we actually have a quest done. So we added a diamond hammer to our pick and got the smashing modifier. So that is taken care of. Proof? There it is. Smashing. So yeah, we need to do some work with refined storage, and in order to do that, we're going to need quartz. We're going to need a lot of quartz, which means we need to sift a lot of soul sand. And that's not a problem. Like, that's kind of cool by me. We just need to set up some automation for soul sand. So that's the plan for today. Let's throw that stuff in there. And soul sand automation is not going to be too terrible. Now, as you can see, I've already started moving this stuff just slightly. Just move this stuff up one. And we're going to need to put item conduits underneath. And we'll have a chest and all that kind of fun stuff. This is, again, I hate saying this constantly, but this is a temporary location for this. We will move it eventually to a more permanent home. Also, I want to try something. We can take some chicken bait. We can make chicken bait, and I want to see if this is going to get us the one set of chickens. So we need to put down some water. So I'm going to need my bucket. Eat a boiled egg. I need to find some more food as well. We have some rice. It's whatever. Anyways, we'll put the water down. And chicken seeds. Cool. So we move out of range, and eventually some chickens will spawn there. Guaranteed chickens, which is kind of nice. I forgot I can't do that. Whoops. So let's put the chicken bait in there, and let's find some food real quick. But yeah, I've got soul sand. We can, let's see, what's the uses of this? How do we need to sift it? So string is not the way. String will get us nether wart, so maybe a couple. Let's throw one in there and see if we can't get some nether wart. But iron gives you 2. Diamond gives you almost guaranteed drop for 1. And I have a good bit of this stuff, so let's take all this, put it in there. Huh. Okay, well, whatever. We're gonna be making more, so that's really all that matters. So... Oh, wait, it's all going in here. Ghostwood sapling. Netherwort can go in there. Oh. Is that okay? No. So we're gonna want to blacklist netherwort as well. But we have some netherwort now. In fact... Oh, I was hoping. We barely missed it. Do we have enough diamonds to make... We do have enough diamonds to make another thing, but I don't know that I want to. Let's take all of these guys, throw them in there. And let's see, this will make the blaze lamps. I believe we looked at this last time. Blaze lamps can be used to make the others, so we can throw that all in there. That's fine. Lapis, diamonds, yeah, all that. Coal, nickel ore, aluminum ore, anything else. Glowstone goes in the other one. There's another coal. Cool. So all this stuff can kind of go in here. No problems. And it's going to give us a ton of resources. So that's really all I care about. Let's see what we have access to. So we need to get a bunch of soul sand. And the trick to that is we're going to need to set up this guy so that we can we could use another essence, but that's going to be super duper slow. It's going to make a lot of soul sand at once, but it's really slow. So what do we need to do? We need to create a system that's going to input water, then put sand in to the barrels, which the sand will only go in once there's witch water in there. So we need to fill it up with water, fill it up with sand, and then extract the soul sand. Pretty simple. So let's grab this guy, and we're just going to put him here. Now, here's the problem. I can't really reach those, all of those, like, what are they called? The input outputs, the interface. There we go. That's the word. I really can't reach the interface from where I'm at. So, we need to do something about that. And in order to do that, we're going to need to make the Yeta wrench. Yeah, okay, it's only 1 T. So the Yeta wrench is electrical steel and a basic gear. Basic gear is pretty easy, just stone and sticks. So hey, look, there's a chicken. So there's the sticks. Let's make the basic gear, and then we just need a little bit of electrical steel. 3, in fact. So there we go, Yeta wrench. I don't think I already made one. I really hope I didn't make one already. Nope, okay. So now we can shift left click and see all these. So we're going to want to extract always active on all of these. So we just have to click like so. And I wonder if we can... do I have another drawer? I do. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to put a drawer down, another drawer, and I don't know if this will work. We can kind of test it with just one. So this guy will be insert on green, and this guy will be extract on brown, always active. And what we're going to try to do, let's just try it with this one, is turn it to in out and insert on brown, extract on green, always active. So we're just going to see if this works. And we're going to put some sand in here. Otherwise, we'll have to do some other piping, but that's not a problem. So we need some more transfer pipes. That is the next part. So transfer pipes are glass and redstone and some stone. So nothing too difficult there. So 1, 2, 3. I said 3. Let's go ahead and cook up some chicken. That is making a lot of lead. Real quick, let's just do that. and that. Okay, so this will cook up the chicken pretty quickly once it gets to it. But we need 1 piece of redstone. And wow, we have a lot of resources. But not much in terms of quartz. So we're going to need 1 piece of redstone, and we're going to need 2 pieces of glass. So let's just grab 1, 2. Hey, I have some more food. We'll put that in there. So, stone slabs, redstone, and once that's done, we will get that. So that'll get the transfer nodes. We have a transfer fluid, but here is the trick. So we're going to put this right back here. So let's see, how do we want to do this? Like so. And we're going to need to put the transfer node right here, break this guy, which gives us gravel. I forgot about that. That's where the gravel came from. Water. Oh, I guess we'll just come over here and grab this one. And water here. That'll make an infinite source in the middle. And then what we can do is transfer pipes. And this will connect to all these guys. It shouldn't be a problem. So what's the trick? Well, there's an issue. A very slight issue. And I will show that off in just a second. So let's eat some apples. I could upgrade these apples to be a little bit better, but meh, don't really care. So we do this, and this, and this. Nothing's happening. We're not drawing water out. Well, that's because we need one more thing, and it's called a mining upgrade. So this thing allows for pumping of water. We need some lapis and some iron. We need 7 iron, 4 lapis. So there's the 7 iron. And 4 lapis. Okay, so next thing we need is some sticks. Do I have any sticks just laying around? I can make some. And a pickaxe. And let's just shift click this. There we go. Mining upgrade. So this will allow us to pull out water. Now, power penalty level 1 plus 10 GP. So it's using more than we have, but that's okay because it's actually, it doesn't matter. Now this is fairly slow, but as soon as this one fills up, we'll see if our experiment works. Now we could go ahead and start making GP. That is something we will need to do eventually, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. So, does that work? It does not. So we can get a wrench, disable that, get a wrench on this guy, extract only. Let's actually pick this guy up, and we're just gonna come up here. Actually, we're gonna come right here, place a drawer there, put the sand, and now we get to put more item conduits. So kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. So these guys will be insert, and as you can see, oh right, it needs to do that first. So before we try anything, let's go ahead and do this again. I forgot it had to turn to witch water. Whoops. It didn't work instantaneously, so it wasn't going to work. But let's just turn that back to in and out. And extract always active. And that is 50%. So once that's done, we'll see if it works. And then kind of If it does, then we can take all of the pipes off from the top, which is great. If it doesn't, then we'll have to keep it. So it's not a big deal if we have to keep it. It's just kind of annoying because, well, the item conduits are kind of the reason we're doing the whole endstone thing. Trying to get a good source of, well, getting a good source of ender pearls. And ender pearls are very important. So, yeah, I'd like to have a good source that's easy enough to get until we can get an end farm. So this is 80%, and we'll get there. So, what's kind of the next plan? Well, we need to start setting up an actual system as well for power. And that's to kind of make sure that our to make sure that not only are we going to have the storage, but it's going to be powered and working and all that kind of fun stuff. So it's a little bit more work than what we're currently doing, but this is kind of the first step. And then, honestly, if I can get a good bit of... Is it going to work? It works. Awesome. So we can actually just break all these. And it looks ugly, yes, but it's cheaper. So that's more important. So we'll just need to in, out brown, and works just fine. So that is going to be that for these guys. So that will give us soul sand on a decent amount of it. We already have 6, and I'm just going to take 1 right now. And let's place it right here. And we're going to grow some nether wart, because why not? So the idea from here is going to be, I want to make... Let's get another diamond mesh. Let's see, where is my string? I know I have more string. There's some. There we go. So we're going to make another diamond mesh. And the reason is I want to try to get a better enchant. And right there we go. So we need 30 levels again. That shouldn't be too bad to do. It's just 3 more levels. And I think we got another chicken. So I do want to see if that is special chicken or if it's just normal one. Let's see, baby. Those googly eyes. Okay. So you know what? Let's actually, because of annoyance, kind of want to just put a fence up. Is the baby chicken following the bigger one, the mama chicken? That's an interesting effect, if it is. I think it is. So let's go get some more levels and see if we can't get 30 levels. Or anything for that matter. Also, let's go ahead and make this area just a little bit safer. And alright, hide. And there we go. Cool. We are at 28 levels. Not too bad. Did we get another dirt chest thing? Yep. That is a bummer. Take that gravel back. Didn't realize. But, yeah, so gonna do the same thing as before with the whole, getting as much experience as we can so that we can get the fortune upgrade. And going from there, keep the carrot, we'll keep the rest of that stuff. And so next time, the plan is going to be, we're going to set up a little bit more power. There's another mysterious potion. I kind of want to drink one of those. We're going to set up more power, as well as start looking into maybe once I get the 30 levels, we'll be able to get the really cool enchant for the diamond mesh, sift up all of the soul sand that I've been collecting, and kind of the idea is going to be, we're going to set up some power. We're going to set up some more stable power generation, maybe. Depends on how much soul sand I can get. If we look at the solar stuff, the controller requires a lot of gold, some electrical steel. That's not too bad. A solar cell. That's a lot of lapis. Good bit of redstone, but it's going to be a lot more quartz. Each one of these is like, we're going to need like 10 of those, so that's 30. Each one, yeah, that's like 60 quartz. So that's kind of expensive. And yeah, so we might want to look at maybe more lava generation or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out with power. But kind of magmatic generator. Oh. Does that not work if the grid is... So we might actually scratch that. We might work on getting access to a little bit of extra utility stuff. I think that might be what we have to do. It is in fact what we have to do. So that's going to be the plan for next time. We're going to work on extra utilities and getting some grid power. And then we will go from there. So that's the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm going to continue trying to get the course fruits. Don't know if it's going to happen or not. Okay. Don't know if it's going to happen or not between episodes, but between episodes, but I'm going to try to get the course fruits and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!